It begins now, not tomorrow, not in some distant horizon, but here, at this very moment. The skies are preparing to tear open, and what they are about to show you is not just another full moon, not just another eclipse, not another shadow across the night. This is the blood moon. On the night of September 7th, 2025, the moon will not shine silver. It will bleed red. It will roar like fire in the heavens. And with it, the entire frequency of life on Earth will shift. You may think you are simply going to watch it rise, but the truth is, you will not be a spectator. You will be a participant, because the blood moon does not rise above you. It rises through the ancient fear. For thousands of years, when people saw the moon turn red, they trembled. Villages fell into silence. Leaders called for prayers. Warriors sharpened their blades. Lovers clung to each other, because every culture agreed on one thing: a blood moon was never just another night. It was a signal, a warning, a prophecy in the sky. Some said it marked war. Others said it opened the gates between worlds. Many believed it forced hidden truths into the open. And all of them were right, because under the blood moon, the world never stayed the same. The pressure before. And now, you're already inside its field. Do you feel it? The tension in the air? The shortness of breath? The way small things irritate more than they should? The way silence itself feels heavy? That is not your imagination. That is the eclipse building pressure. It is the universe shaking you awake, rattling every loose bone of your life, every fragile illusion, every piece of weight you've been carrying that you were never meant to hold. And here is the truth. If you don't let go of it, the blood moon will rip it out of your hands. The mirror of fire. When the Earth's shadow swallows the moon, and it glows red against the sky, it will be as if the heavens themselves are holding a mirror up to you. Not a gentle mirror, a burning one. A mirror that shows you the cracks, the chains, the lies, the dead weight. It will show you the relationships that no longer fit, the patterns that have secretly held you back, the dreams you abandoned because of fear. And once you see them under that red light, you will not be able to unsee them. That is why ancient cultures feared this night, because once truth is revealed, you cannot return to sleep. The collective unrest. But this is not only your awakening. This is a collective eruption. When the blood moon rises, it does not shake just one person. It shakes everyone. Watch closely. People will snap over nothing. Strangers will lash out. Conversations will ignite into confrontations. Moods will swing like a pendulum. It will feel like the world itself is holding its breath under unbearable pressure. Do not take it personally. This is not about you. It is energetic. Throughout history, eclipses were linked with chaos and disruption. And those weren't superstitions, they were observations. When the blood moon rises, human energy stirs like a storm. And this time, the storm will be global. The sensitives. If you are an empath, if you are energy sensitive, if you are someone who can feel when the frequency of the earth shifts, then you already know, this eclipse is not just a show in the sky. It is overwhelming. It is deafening. It is like standing in front of an amplifier turned all the way up, blasting straight into your nervous system. The moods of others will press against your chest. Their unspoken stress will weigh on your mind. Their chaos will try to seep into your field. And that is why the awakened do not celebrate an eclipse in loud crowds. They retreat. They go silent. Because they know silence is not emptiness. Silence is signal. Silence is where the eclipse works on you most powerfully. The portal of power. But here is the hidden secret. The reason blood moons have always been both feared and worshipped. They bend the rules of manifestation. When light and shadow collapse, when the moon is consumed by red, intentions do not just drift into the universe like whispers. They slam into reality like fire onto iron. They forge. They become contracts written in the unseen. This is not a night for soft wishing. It is a night for bold declaration. Whatever you speak into this eclipse will be carved into the cosmic stone. So speak carefully. Choose wisely. For once it is sealed, it will not easily be undone. Purge. The blood moon does not ask politely. It rips. It burns. It severs. On this night, expect sudden endings. Friendships that seem stable may snap in a single sentence. Relationships may crack open under the weight of truth. Careers that looked unshakable may suddenly collapse. It will feel violent. It will feel unfair. But this is not cruelty. This is cleansing. Because everything that crumbles under the red light was never meant to last. The blood moon does not destroy what is true. It only burns away what is false. The emotional heartquake. You will feel it in your chest. Your heart may pound. Tears may come for no reason. Memories you thought were buried will crawl out of the shadows. This is the eclipse pulling emotion from the deepest cracks of your soul. Not to torture you, not to drown you, but to release what has been trapped too long. Think of it as a heartquake. Your emotional tectonic plates are shifting. The cracks are opening. The pressure is releasing. Shout, right? Pray. Whatever your release looks like, let it out. Because holding it in under this sky is like trying to dam a flood with your bare hands. The shadow rising. Do not be surprised if your shadow shows up. Your jealousy, your anger, your fear, your addictions, your doubts. They will claw at you louder than before. Not because you are weak, not because you are failing, but because the blood moon is a spotlight on everything unhealed. The shadow rises to be acknowledged, to be faced, to be alchemized. This is not the night to run from yourself. This is the night to look your shadow straight in the eye and say, I see you, but you do not control me. The cosmic dare. Make no mistake, this eclipse is not soft energy. It is not gentle healing. It is fire, and fire does not coddle. Fire dares you. It dares you to step out of your old identity. It dares you to cut cords you've been too afraid to sever. It dares you to rise when the world wants you to stay down. Every eclipse is a turning point, but a blood moon? It is the point of no return. You either leap or you stay behind. You either evolve or you dissolve. The universe will not let you linger in the middle. The collective eruption. Watch carefully in the days around September 7th. Protests, power struggles, secrets leaking, leaders exposed, systems cracking. The blood moon does not just rip through personal lives, it shakes empires. What has been hidden will rise. What has been suppressed will erupt. The earth itself may groan, storms, quakes, fire. Because when the sky burns red, everything beneath it trembles. The sacred choice. But amidst the chaos, there is choice. Not everything is falling apart. Some things are falling into place. This eclipse offers you two paths. Stay chained to what the red light has revealed, or step free. Stay asleep or awaken. Stay silent or declare. Stay small or rise. And only you can choose. The ritual of fire and release. On this night, do not sit passively. Do not scroll through your phone while the sky burns. Engage with it. Step into it. Write down what you are releasing. Write down every chain, every fear, every name, every pattern. Speak it aloud under the red moon. Then burn the paper. As the smoke rises, say, I return this to the universe. I walk free. Do this with sincerity, and the eclipse will not just pass over you, it will pass through you. The prophecy. The September 7th, 2025 blood moon is not random. It is aligned with ancient cycles, with prophecies written long before you arrived here. It marks collapse. It marks revelation. It marks the return of power to those who thought it was lost forever. If you are listening to this, it is not coincidence. You are part of the wave. You are part of the prophecy. You are being prepared to step into a timeline you once only dreamed of. The dawn after. When the red fades and the silver returns, you will not be the same. None of us will. Some will wake up to emptiness, because everything false was stripped away. Some will wake up to freedom, because the chains finally snapped. And some will wake up to destiny, because the path they prayed for is finally open. But all will wake up changed. The final call. So remember these words. Do not fear the blood moon. Fear sleeping through it. For on September 7th, 2025, the sky itself will bleed to remind you. You were never meant to stay the same. You were meant to evolve. You were meant to rise. And now, under the red fire of the heavens, the universe whispers one final command. Awaken.